Yo, what's going on, you guys? My name is Onesie and welcome back to a brand new video. Now, as you can probably tell by the title and by the thumbnail, again, Logan Paul is not quite done. Now, after me making my video, some more news came out about Mr. Logan Paul, you know, the owner of Prime, WWE superstar, YouTube extraordinaire. It turns out that Logan is, you know, it's gotten a bit deeper. This whole situation has somehow managed to get worse. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, Onesie, how could this get any worse, right? How could it get any worse with the crypto shit? You know, how could it possibly get worse? Now, if you guys haven't seen my video, me talking about Logan Paul coming out and finally refunding, quote-unquote, refunding people, I highly recommend you go give that video a watch. It'll be up on screen now, look in the top right, you know, you can click on that link, it'll take you right to the video. Yeah, it turns out that Logan Paul isn't quite done. Now, some more news has started coming out. Coffeezilla made a video kind of breaking down everything about this whole refunding situation that he was talking about on Twitter. I don't really know how this keeps getting worse, but it just does. So I'm going to try and go over all of the main problems. There's a few obscure ones I'm not really going to talk about. If you guys really want to, you know, hear about that, you can go check out Coffeezilla's video. He goes far more into depth than I do, but I'm going to try and break down some of these problems, and I'm just going to give my opinion on it, right? I'm just going to talk about it, let you guys know what's going on, and keep you guys up to date with this whole Logan Paul Crypto Zoo refunding shenanigans, right? So, firstly, let's talk about the damage that was done from the whole Crypto Zoo thing. Now, Coffeezilla came out and said that apparently there was about 12 to 12.5 million dollars worth of damage done from this whole Crypto Zoo thing. Now, that is a fuck load of money, you know, from all of these investors, from all of Logan Paul's fans. About $2.5 million was made from this whole crypto thing. Logan Paul said on Twitter that he is going to refund people, right? He's going to refund people. But I mentioned in my previous video that he only ended up refunding about $2.5 million of this, right? So, you know, it kind of begs the question where the other 10 million is. Now, nobody fucking knows. Logan hasn't discussed it because why would he? He hasn't really gone into depth of where all this fucking money is. He has stated that, you know, there are people who apparently took the money, people from the team working on the Crypto Zoo stuff. But yeah, $2.5 million was taken from this whole Crypto Zoo thing that happened 12 months ago. But Logan has decided to only refund $2.5 million of it. So it kind of begs the question, where the fuck is the rest of the money? And why the fuck are these people not getting refunded for his fuck up? I don't really know, and there's no real clear answer on it. Coffeezilla goes through it, and he doesn't really, you know, he doesn't really have an explanation either. Logan doesn't, nobody fucking knows where the rest of this money is. So I'm not sure why Logan only decided to give back $2.5 million. I say only, but you know, if you take into account that 12 million was taken and he's only given about 2 million back, it is a little fucked up. And it's not like Logan doesn't have the money, right? He's the owner of Prime, you know, a multi-million, maybe billion-dollar company, so it's not like he cannot afford to give all that money back and refund it. Again, he is also a superstar at WWE, so I'm guessing he gets a healthy paycheck from that, from the boxing, from his YouTube podcast. He has an infinite amount of money and an infinite amount of income coming in, so I don't see why he wouldn't refund all of this money. It seems very scummy, and it seems like he's only given $2.5 million back to calm down this tidal wave on Twitter and social media and the whole YouTube drama scene. It seems like he's kind of only done this to try and, you know, be like, oh, I'm the good guy. I refunded $2.5 million. Sure, I could have refunded $12 million, but you know what? You know, if it makes my public image look good, I'll just give back, I'll just give back a quarter of that money, right? Not, maybe a bit more than a quarter, you know, we'll see. So I feel like Logan has only done that amount because because he doesn't want to give all of that money back, right? Because at the end of the day, even though he is a multi-millionaire, 12.5 million is still a lot of fucking money to give back, so he just settled on 2.5 million. And of course, that's going to look fantastic for his public image. Well, you know, it worked on me. I was like, you know what, mate, maybe this is a small dub from Logan, right? But if you really look into it, it is, you know, it's not really a dub. Okay, I'll be honest, I'll take back what I said in the previous video. Logan Paul, go fuck yourself. You know, just give back the rest of the fucking money. You know, you definitely have it. But anyway, moving on to point numero uno. He mentions in his statement on Twitter that this refund is only available for 1 month. It's kind of weird considering he didn't talk about this until recently, and this whole thing happened 12 months ago. So why are people only allowed to refund within 1 month? And it's like, you know what, if you don't do it within that 1 month, I'm keeping the fucking money, you know, go fuck yourself. It's a bit fucking weird, right? Because this situation is taking way fucking longer than it should have. He tried to ignore it for the longest he could, and instead of, you know, he could have upped that available refund time, right? This whole thing took him about 12 months to address, and he's saying to his fans that you only have a money to get your money back, and if you don't get it back, I'm gonna keep it. Honest to God, like, this refund should be available for as long as it took for him to address it, 12 months. That's how long I believe this refund should be available, but it seems like Logan decided otherwise and was like, you know what, yeah, you get 4 weeks, you know, take it or leave it pretty much. Now moving on to point number 3, right, how does this get worse? Well, in the end, he never even ended up releasing this game, right? He said that he put all of his money and he put all of his resources into making this game, but at the end of the day, he didn't even commit to it and didn't even decide to release the game or finish it. When the game did come out initially, it was far from completed, it was far from what he wanted, and in the end it just ended up being fucking bullshit, right? It was nothing like he said it was going to be. It was absolutely pathetic. It was these weird goddamn AR generated, you know, animal combinations. It was just a weird thing, and it kind of makes you question, okay, well, I've put in all my money and all my resources into trying to make this game. Why not just try and finish it and, you know, please those people who want the game, right? And it doesn't really make sense to me. Okay, I get that making a game, it's a big project. Of course, you're going to need a lot of resources. You're going to need a lot of staff. You know, you're not going to need a lot of marketing. There's a lot of things to take into account. I understand that. But Logan Paul, of all people, should be able to make this work, and I don't get why he just dropped it completely and it was like, you know what, I'm just going to give up on this, and I'm going to keep all that money that I got back, and instead of putting all that money back into this project and trying to make this passion a reality, I'm just going to fucking drop it and try and work on something else. And I'm sure that's uploaded a lot of his fans, a lot of people who are into the whole NFT thing, because they were promised a game that with these incredible expectations, right, something that could have genuinely been quite interesting, something that could have been quite good to invest in. But at the end of the day, the game doesn't exist. Will it ever exist? No, I don't think so, not after this whole incident anyway. I doubt he's even going to bother anymore. He's left it way too late. He probably could have released it about 12 months ago when he kind of released it and he got negative feedback from it. He probably could have done more, but he just decided, you know what, this one's off in the bin. Now moving on to point number 3. Well, this doesn't really have to do with Logan. I just wanted to talk about KSI. If you guys don't know who KSI is, then you kind of live under a rock. KSI, you know, Logan's partner, if you will. Another YouTube extraordinaire. KSI, big UK YouTuber, you know, part of the Sidemen. Used to be a huge FIFA content creator. Makes music now. Pretty mid music music, if I'm being completely honest. But yeah, KSI on Twitter, I've got to be honest, he's kind of fucking brain dead, and well, he's always been pretty fucking stupid, right, and pretty delusional. I've always said this, and I don't hate KSI as a creator. I think he's an amazing content creator. I think he's an incredible hard worker. Whatever he puts his mind to, he accomplishes. But I have to be honest, he is completely fucking delusional, and he is so egotistical, it is painful to listen to anything that comes out of his mouth. Now on Twitter, he ended up quote tweeting the Logan response and saying, "What will the haters say now?" This tweet ended up getting a lot of negative feedback because I've got to be honest, the dick riding from KSI is fucking incredible. It is so fascinating to watch. I understand that Logan, you know, he's your partner, right? He is, you know, you are working with him on Prime, and I understand that you're going to try and back him the best you can, right? But there is no fucking way in a million years you were really sat there on your phone or your computer or whenever you're making that fucking tweet and decided, you know what, yeah, this is a good tweet, you know, I think people will back me on this. It is fucking ridiculous that you are dick riding such a disgusting, scummy person and saying, "What will the haters say now?" KSI's response to any negative feedback or anything negative in general is always, "Oh, haters gonna hate, you know, wow. Like, this doesn't have to do with haters anymore. This doesn't have to do with people hating on you for no reason or people being mad at your success. Logan is genuinely a fucking bad person, and the fact that you can sit there and try and legitimately defend him for his actions is incredible. And I don't understand where he gets off on doing it. Oh, and don't worry, it gets worse. He made a recent fucking tweet saying, "I feel like Logan is doing the best he possibly can to help those who are being affected by the project." Is he though? Is he really doing the best he possibly can? I don't really know about that one, JJ. Don't really know about that one, pal. I think people are forgetting that he currently has another project called 99 Originals in the NFT space that has been quite successful. Again, what's that got to do with anything? Say, okay, he's got another project that's successful. Good for him. What has that got to do with all the people that he fucking scammed? Anyway, to anyone saying / thinking that I'm labelled the victims as haters from my previous tweet are clearly wrong and looking to get another reasons to try and blindly put me down. Again, it's always the haters trying to put you down, JJ. Not that you're a complete fucking moron and you don't know what you're talking about. Yes, always the haters. In brackets, it's fine. I've been doing this social media thing for years. I'm used to it, lol. I'll be more specific when I tweet next time. My bad. Call me a dick rider / dick eater all you want. Well, you are, because I'm always going to want to back my friends and give them the benefit of the doubt, as I assume most people would. Like, calling Logan Paul a friend is kind of rich, actually, considering that you fucking despised the guy and his brother about a year or two ago before this whole Prime thing. You didn't want anything to do with him, and to be honest, I've heard some things saying that you didn't really want to do Prime because of him, but he ended up convincing you because, well, it's a good money opportunity, right? So calling him your friend is, I guess you guys are somewhat close now, but at the end of the day, you're only backing him because he's your Prime partner, right? He's only a partner to you now. And that's the only reason you're backing him. If he wasn't helping you with Prime, I guarantee you wouldn't even be fucking backing him like you do and doing all the dick riding. Anyways, I don't know shit about crypto. I tried and lost millions. Well, you did, but again, that's not really relevant to the whole scamming thing and Logan being a complete fucking piece of shit. But yeah, I don't really know where KSI gets off when trying to back this guy. I don't know why he's doing it. I don't know, man. Like, KSI's just been, he's been a bit of a walk in hell for a while, I feel like. He's just not, he's not likable anymore. It's very hard to like him. It's very hard to get behind him, especially when he's saying and doing a lot of dumb shit. And I believe if anyone else would put in this situation, he would completely fucking despise him, but just because it's his partner partner, Logan Paul, then he has to, you know, try and do the best he can to make him and Logan's Prime business look good, right? You don't want any bad rep coming towards Prime, because obviously if it gets out that Logan is a complete scumbag and he's, you know, he's kind of like the co-founder of this multi-million company, then it's going to look really bad for the brand, and of course, you know, that's why he's trying to defend them as much as he is. So to a certain point, I kind of get it, but I think the fucking delusion is absolutely crazy. But yeah, that's all of the current points. I just wanted to get some of them points across. Now, the real question is, what's Logan going to do from this point on? Is he going to do the right thing and refund all of the money that, you know, he should have refunded in the first place, or is he just going to try and dodge another bullet, try and, you know, ghost this whole situation and let it all blow off like he's done multiple times in the past? I feel like he has to do something this time. I don't think he can wriggle his way out of this anymore. He's done it way too many times. I think Logan has to take accountability for what he's done, and I think it's the right thing for him to just give all that money back, just be completely fucking transparent, be completely fucking honest, and stop trying to, you know, make your image look good by thinking you've done the right thing when in reality you could have done a lot more, and I know that he can do a lot more. Anyway, that's gonna be all for today's video, and if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave it a like, and if you are new to my channel, why not subscribe? Free, takes about a few seconds out of your day. And let me know what you think of this whole Logan Paul situation. Will it get worse? Will he do the right thing? Do you think Logan's in the wrong? Do you think the fans are too harsh? Just let me know your opinions, and I will catch you guys in another video. Peace.